and welcome to this week's edition of BOI Weekly. I am Victoria Longjohn. On the show today, we'll be featuring the giant strides of Nissa Premier Medical Group, a hospital contributing to the provision of quality healthcare to Nigerians. Now, this is possible thanks to the support the hospital currently enjoys from the Bank of Industry. We'll bring you details of this after the break. Once again, welcome to the program. Welcome back. Located in the heart of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nissa Premier Hospital, equipped with its inpatient and outpatient facilities, fertility and maternity clinics, accidents and emergency units, consistently provides patients with excellent health care to ensure healing of the mind, body and soul. The medical facility is noted as the first indigenous medical facility known for the success of the first IVF process in the country, which commenced and attests to the successful delivery of over thousands of babies and still counting over its 27 years of existence. Nissa Premier Hospital has gone beyond addressing infertility issues, but now covers areas such as family health, cancer treatment, kidney and cardiovascular related health challenges. Please watch this report.
Nissa Premier Hospital was founded in 1996 by Dr. Ibrahim Wada, an internationally acclaimed gynecologist and fertility expert. The hospital started in a 3-bedroom flat in Gwagwalada, a satellite town in the FCT with just 8 beds. Amazingly, however, the hospital produced the first ever test tube baby in Nigeria on February 11, 1998. 27 years down the line, the story has changed. Thousands of babies and counting have been birthed here. Not only that, the facility has expanded, delving into attending to family health, pediatrics, cancer treatment, bone marrow transplant, kidney transplant, as well as other medical fields.
Nissa is a hospital dedicated to the service of mankind and has been on the Nigerian space for just upwards of 26 years, starting from a very small beginning focused on fertility and advanced fertility treatments like in vitro fertilization. And from there we went into maternity, child health, now family health, and delving now into even greater things like advanced technologies covering kidney transplantation and heart conditions, especially for children. And we are also moving and growing to consolidate on the women and children part, but now what we call the reproductive health challenges of men, especially things like prostate cancer, urinary disturbances. So we are a growing group that has hospitals and also has pharmaceuticals, laboratories, training institutions called IMSA. And so Nissa has really grown over the years to be one of those making very, very strong impact, not only in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, but beyond. I mean, what's another thing that's special about Nissa is that it's the only institution in this part of the world that is providing advanced training for doctors, gynecologists who want to study infertility and assisted reproduction. They come here, they spend a year with us, and that has been really appreciated by the community. And I think that's going to spread to the West African zone pretty soon, because the program is the degree they earn is awarded by the West African College of Surgeons. So Nissa is in healthcare, it's in medical education, it's in partnerships with teaching hospitals and agencies of government. Nissa is in partnership with the Federal Capital Territory at the Garke Hospital. They managed as well as possible within the situation of our country to turn a general hospital to an advanced hospital.
In 2019, the Bank of Industry extended a hand of fellowship to the management of Nissa Premier Hospital for the establishment of a bigger facility, which is due for a launch by next year.
So I think we have a very strong fertility and in vitro fertilization unit. That to me is our backbone, a reason for being, and we are happy about that. From there, we also have a strong maternity service. About 1,100, 200 women deliver every year here, which is, there are consultants that look after them, and we give everything we have for the safety of the mother and the newborn. We have a very, very advanced, what I call fetal maternal system that includes scanning at the highest degree with highest level of professionals that can detect issues within the pregnancy. That's there. We have children's unit that looks after general health of children, but even advanced health when it comes to kidney and all that. We have nephrology here. So that's that. Because the NHIS came, we now needed to open up to the family. So there's a family health department with many, many consultants, whether it's diabetes, kidney problems, whether it's cardiology, whether it's other parts of the body that have issues like the lungs. We have a specialist in lungs too. And on top of this, we have, I think, one of the strongest neonatal care units in our region here. What does that mean? Babies born very, very premature, maybe 25 weeks, 26 weeks, that will be like, nobody can tackle this. It has become a thing that we do here with confidence, with many, many successes that comes along with that. There's also a sickle cell clinic. But beyond that, what is unique about NISA is that people who have the possibility of having sickle cell children, for example, man is AS and the woman is AS and they're trying to start a family, NISA has advanced that science in this part of the world, whereby it's almost, through IVF, we can diagnose and screen their embryos, the tiny, tiny dots that will become life, and we will know which of the dots has sickle cell. So we put the genotype of preference rather than, in the days of the dark, whatever comes, that's your lot. So we've been able to break that barrier in this country, apart from the fact that we are studying so much to advance into sickle cell technology. And also, we can, if a woman is pregnant, we are able to diagnose the baby, even if you didn't take advantage of our, what we call pre-implantation diagnosis, that is through IVF. If you didn't take advantage of that and a couple at risk, they have a pregnancy, we can diagnose this very early in Abuja here, and we're working, our major advanced science as I speak is to use stem cells to be able to treat the baby before it's born. It's a focus that we are looking at.
Definitely, for that kind of a structure, you must rely on, finances from others. And we're happy to put on record. Firstly, the BOI, yes, has given us support. Of course, the Central Bank of Nigeria has also supported us. But I think as of this moment, yes, the support of the BOI has been very, very helpful. And we still hope to continue to partner with them to grow it. We're not done yet. Hospital is not about just a structure. You have to equip it. And the structure and equipment, you can look at it like the hardware in computer system. But the software, which is the processes and the expertise, we still need finances to do that. And I'm sure the BOI will continue to partner with us and will deliver on that quest.
And while many companies were struggling to remain afloat and others going down the drain over the years owing to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, Nissa Premier Medical Group continues to raise the bar in the provision of quality medical health care through further collaborations with the Bank of Industry.
I think it's good luck, really, and perseverance. We encountered BOI in 2019 when we were looking for support to establish what I call an international hospital, purpose-built for the dreams we have for the country. And we encountered them in what I call unbelievable way. They were welcoming, they are trusting, they are confident that they will work with us. And within a month, 2-3 months, something like that, we were already partners. They granted us the facilities that's making me talk the way I'm talking today with confidence, not just for the good of us as Nissa Medical Group, but even for the nation, an impact on the people. So BOI came along, and by the grace of God, we have not disappointed them one day, 1 second. We've kept faith with the terms of our agreement with them. But I must remark that they were exceptional when it came to that COVID period, when the country locked down, when things didn't move in and out of the country. The understanding that the BOI showed to us and all their customers across the country is remarkable. And they showed impact when we were in trouble. But other than that stretch that they used to help everybody, we have kept faith, and we will continue to keep faith, because we want to stay on to be able to do more, whether I'm here or I'm not here. This is a journey that must never be truncated, because it's good for the country. It's helping. It's complementary the effort of government to help the citizenry, and we would like to go along and help.
The past 27 years have seen Nissa Premier Medical Group making giant strides towards the provision of medical care, trainings of medical personnel both within and outside the shores of the country.
Nissa Premier has been an amazing experience, and is a center that is able to take care of patients from various aspects of Nigeria, both within Abuja and from different states. Because of the kinds of services that we offer a lot of specialized services ranging from family medicine to pediatrics to all kinds of surgeries. Then we also have other departments that are also fully functional, that also attend to the patients within the hospital, and even walk-in patients where they can access our laboratory services, our wonderful radiological services, and then our pharmacy departments as well. So it's been an amazing experience, because we run a 24-hour service in Nissa Premier that offers different care, and is purely a patient-centered care. All departments within the same environment, and is a consultant-led medical practice. Another addition too is that we also do residency training program here for family medicine, obstetrics and gynecology, and then pediatrics as well. So here we train doctors that also get to become specialists. So it's an amazing time here that patients can come access care, turnaround time, very wonderful, and then they're happy. We ensure that the patient satisfaction is our key.
Okay, what's the inflow of child care, pediatric care that people come to experience, like on a daily basis, weekly? What is it like?
Okay, let me give you an average. In our outpatient care, we are able to take care of between 80 to 120 children every day on daily basis, and then we have an almost 25-bedded pediatric ward and a 6-bedded pediatric emergency room, which are usually up to 80 to 90% occupied, bed occupancy at every point in time. So here we assess both the secondary, tertiary level care. So the care, and then there is always care every 24 hours. You can access a consultant or any level of medical practitioner here in this center on a 24 hours basis, with our laboratory and our pharmacy services on the same level of 24 hours as well.
The center over the years has paid particular attention to the well-being of children. Through its workforce running over 500, the center has been at the forefront of quality healthcare services to Nigerians and non-Nigerians, both at home and abroad.
In the next 1 or 2 years, what you should expect is that we are going to upscale our services in terms of scope, in terms of scale, in terms of quality of care, and in terms of level of care. And I'm sure when I mean this, the physical thing you see, for instance, we're hoping that maybe before the end of second quarter 2024, we should be commissioning the Nissa International Medical Center in Maitama. And that is really an international medical center. And like I said earlier on, that is a center we are using to replicate the India, the US, the South Africa, the UK that Nigerians clamor to go on a daily basis. I think that will change the story. That will change the paradigm of healthcare delivery in Abuja, if not the entire Nigeria. Because it's also going to attract patients from across the country, across the West African coast, and even globally. Because we're also bringing the best of human capacity in healthcare from around the world. There are many Nigerians out there, not in this country, they left this country courtesy of the Jakwa syndrome, but they're building enormous capacity and they're ready to come home. And we're in discussion with them to bring them home.
Nissa Premier Hospital runs a patient-centered care approach and also prides itself in delivering outstanding patient experience through the use of innovative technology, meeting up with the constantly evolving clinical techniques and technology through research, high-performing medical teams, and ultra-modern facilities to ensure the well-being of its patients. The facility provides services to private patients, insurance patients, and corporate organizations. Some senior staff at the hospital speak on the impact the center is making in the lives of Nigerians and non-Nigerians alike.
Actually, I'm a nurse by profession, so I've been elevated to that position. Now I anchor the high-profile patients of Nissa and also patients from the diaspora. So we do a lot of IVF cases. So most times I liaise with I serve like a liaison officer for the hospital, drawing the roadmap for the patients coming from abroad. We do all the preliminaries before they come into Nissa, and also at the BIP clinic, mostly what we do there is to ensure that patients get the best of care, and also we want Nissa to be like a reference center. Instead of traveling abroad to have your services, you can also get it in Nissa Premier Hospital rather than spending a lot of money travel out of the country.
In Nissa Premier Hospital, we have a dedicated lab, even the pediatric in the pediatric department, because in the pediatric department, because of how it is growing exponentially, there is a particular compound dedicated to it. So within the same environment, you have the outpatient clinic, you have the inpatient clinic, and you have the emergency within the same environment. And within the same space too, it has its own dedicated pharmacy and laboratory services.
Through strategic planning and coordination, Nissa Premier trains medical practitioners in Nigeria and beyond. The management also has plans for the years ahead.
Nissa Premier Hospital started about 27 years ago at Walada from a 3-bedroom apartment, and it has grown to where we are today. The location at Nissa Jabi, and it's done wonderfully well in the healthcare sector. Nissa Premier Hospital is a front runner when we talk of obstetrics and gynecology, IVF, and in fact, when we talk of IVF in this Abuja, virtually every IVF center in Abuja today, everyone passes through Nissa Premier Hospital IVF Center. We are foremost in IVF, but in training, we do a lot of IVF training in Nissa Premier Hospital.
We're building towards upscaling our services to global standards, so that Nigerians who are struggling to go to India or going to US or going to UK, that India and UK or US that they are going we are replicating it here, right in Maitama, in Abuja, so that people don't need to go elsewhere. Because all it takes is the necessary infrastructure, the equipment, and the manpower. And we're doing everything we can to assemble that right at our doorsteps. So we're not resting on our oars. We're thinking, we know that healthcare delivery in Nigeria is at a very low level. So the room for improvement is there, the room for advancement is there. And to let you know that NISA is really poised towards this, we have a center that is dedicated to research and training. And with that, the younger ones coming up will continue to build them up, build special medical skills in them, so that they will join us in the struggle to raise healthcare in Nigeria to the best that we can. This is the time to do it, and we know we can do it, and we are focused.
Can you tell us about your staff strength, some of the units that you have, and then the response of patients and so forth?
Staff strength in any hospital today is a very dynamic number. The number I give you today will not be the number yesterday, and so tomorrow. But as at this moment, as at the last count, which was probably about 24 hours ago, our staff strength stood at 572. And out of these, we have 21 consultants, over 100 nurses, we have about 9 pharmacists. In different categories, we have embryologists, we have medical lab scientists. We have the full complement of any comprehensive hospital. So we are well equipped. But again, as a result of the current dynamism in healthcare workers' movement, so to say, we continue to rebuild ourselves, because people will leave and others will come in. And as they come in, we build capacity in them and then motivate them, and then they hit the ground running.
As Nissa Medical Group continues to expand its facility to its new site, the chairman, Dr. Ibrahim Wada, highlights the role of BOI and his plans for the future.
The idea of establishing self-sufficiency, let me call that. No country can be totally self-sufficient. You can try it. America hasn't been. No, England. No, their patients go everywhere looking for help still, despite their heavy investment. So I'll be pretending if I say Nigeria is ready. However, the way BOI is going about it with long-term, low interest, steady interest facilities, I would like that to spread, to bring our healthcare systems from the doldrums, because we can do that. We can make impact. The second thing is partnerships, which means being part of progressive projects. It doesn't have to be all loan, but equity participation as well, where there's justification. BOI, by the grace of God, is a highly successful bank, and they can give a shoulder for people to lean on and grow and make impact on society. I'm hoping that will be the spread that will help complement what government has put on ground since independence, which is struggling to also make impact in society. And the world now knows public and private must unite if the people are really, really to feel the weight of it. Every strength and every possibilities are better when the two dock together and work together. We saw that in Garki. All people of BOI, from top to bottom, I wish you well. I say that. I didn't expect the good that I saw in the people. And when Nigeria a few years ago was saying, good people, good country, good people, good nation, Nigeria, well, maybe that logo should have been BOI represents good people, good nation. It makes me feel proud to be a Nigerian. Please just keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. It's tough, but nobody will do this for the country except you focus and make yourselves. In medicine, we call it enzymes. Yeah, you facilitate progress by being an enzyme for all those reactions to go faster than they would have if you let everybody be at their own speed. You can help BOI keep on helping.
Welcome back. Now, the Bank of Industry has been helping businesses succeed for a while, and they're even ready to do more. Their support, which targets men, women, and young people, is making a big difference in our country's development. If you're an entrepreneur looking for help or know someone who needs it, just visit a nearby branch or go to their website at boi.ng. You can also keep up with them on social media. And that's all for this week's edition of the program. I'll see you again next week. I am Victoria Longchin. Many thanks for watching.